All right, time for the nuggets of knowledge. This was the Big Bay stage out front from Strategic Edge at the April match. Fun stage, so had some options on it, some challenging shots. Let's take a look then, as usual. We'll talk about it.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Alrighty, my favorite, low sports. Here we go, half speed or less. Okay, while I'm sitting here on the start position, I'm being very cognizant, I'm being very mindful that, yeah, my holsters are on the front of my hip just a hair. I want to be very mindful where the front of that holster is pointing. If I'm pointing straight down the 180 when I pull the gun out of the holster, I'm going to get DQ'd. So I keep my hips shifted where I have them like there. Makes it a little safer for me. There was a target way out there. I decided to shoot that one first and just keep the gun moving across this plane to the next target. Little step slide, keep my feet moving. I did not take off. A couple people I saw backed out of position on these targets. The problem was the next position over here, you were, gosh dang it, come on. You'd run out of space right there. You come in here and all of a sudden they're past the first target if you tried to back out of this position. So I didn't do that. I just pivoted around, took the inside target, or the outside target, sorry, that presented first. Saw the Charlie when I transitioned, I drag on Charlie, so I hit an extra round there, extra shot, got the alpha. Brake foot, stop foot, glided it up just a little bit because I needed to be stable for these shots because I wanted to get alphas. I think I had one Charlie on this stage. I'm not going to try to leave too early. Get out of position. Now this bay, if you've never shot there, is slippery. I saw lots of people take this corner and they were sliding all over. So I come through with softer knees, a little less speed, a little choppier steps to make it so I can get around that corner easier. Come in, there's two paper down there I'd take care of. Set my feet up back as far as I can. Bottom, top. Explode out of position. Throw the left elbow where I want to go. Eyes are looking, two hands on the gun. Glide into position. I tried to find a sweet spot right here where I could shoot all of that without having to do that little adjustment. I couldn't find one that I liked. I'm a little wider in the shoulders, not much flexibility. I wanted to get squared up to these targets down there and make good shots. So I took that opportunity. Here we go. Going into the low port. Those who know me well know I got back issues and trying to squat down. It's just low enough I could not do it with any control. So I decided, knowing I'm going to burn time there. That's why I was so deliberate and shot so many alpha. I wasn't going to burn the time down because I had to come back for this. I added a couple steps to my stage and I went down to one knee. Now, I prefer, if I'm going to go to a knee, to do it moving from left to right because it sets up the footwork and keeps the gun in a better position for me. That's why I button hooked her in the corner into that third position. Get down low, go 1 for 1 on steel. Those steel ring really dead, so you definitely had to watch what you were doing. Check out that new logo on the new jerseys. I think that looks sharp. Thank you, Zero Sport, for that. Fun little stage. Had some big movement, had some options. I saw some very different options. I saw some folks who actually stepped in, went straight to a squat, and shot the poppers from back here. Interesting idea. I didn't want to add 9-10 yards to my shot and shoot through a port. I didn't think it was going to save much, and those who did that, I don't think it saved them much. Another option, I saw folks do the burner target here, then they transitioned to the far target, then they came back to here. I liked stepping in, taking the full longer target, and just keep the gun moving across the arrays. when you get these type of arrays, you got to really pay attention to where targets appear. What, like going into this port right here, staying back, I close angles off. So I need to know exactly where I can see this and where in the port I want to have the gun. How much do I have to move to see the next target? Just a little. Snap. Drove right in there. Very soft on the knees. While I'm moving, try to keep just very soft knee pressure and place my feet because I know how slippery this bay is. For my friends that shoot at Tri-County, same thing. Dundee, Oregon, same thing. Good muzzle control. Good. Come across, spot my spot, get my hands on the gun. I knew I had to take a slight step back, so I just drop into my heels, which sets me up for my next position. My feet there, not that you can see it that well, were set up to go there. Every time you go to a position, think about what's next, how am I going to set my feet for what's next and is advantageous. See you on the range, get up to TFI Academy and train.